Hello and welcome everybody. Thanks for God Trail of Power back. So here's a new chance to get decent rewards and actually quite like the whole idea of it. So what we're gonna do? I'm gonna use Altera because I still gonna have plenty of other spells. However, the Terror is kind of necessary to keep my Sardu away from any trouble. As a reinforcements, I'm gonna use Goliath or whatever, which is the highest level, and I'm gonna use Panthers for the rest. As most of you guys know, it's exponentially growing enemies in each wave. At the first 10 or 15 wave is pretty much useless, so no sweat, just send your units forth and let them do their thing. As you see, it takes in a matter of seconds to torn them apart. What's your goal is to try to be as close as you can to the spawning point without being exposed to a frontal attack from melee units. Also, if you're using an archer unit, same as I do, always try to focus the ranged units first. First Panthers, then ranged units, no matter what. Because obviously the archers are gonna go to your Titan, and it doesn't seem that they are doing much of a damage. However, you know, the small things are just adding up together. So keep it simple: Panthers, archers, grenadiers, and obviously at the same time you need to keep the melee away from your Titan. So I'm gonna spawn these two reinforcements, and what I'm gonna do is gonna keep walking to the spawning point with each of them, and just let them stay there, and that's it really. If you guys using Panthers, make sure that they are not stuck. In the past it's happened quite often that if for whatever reason they kill a unit and they start to acting like they attack nothing and stay there for ages. So yeah, just I was late, I'm screwed up. So that kind of unnecessary damage could screw up your whole trial power. Soon it's gonna be a wave when only Goliaths are coming. In that situation, I would suggest to just keep your Panthers away from them. They are the only truthful enemy, but can destroy them. So just don't waste much as the bunch of them, because your ranged units can basically one-shot each and every one of them. Stay at the back and let your archer do its things. And also, in the past I'd done the mistake to go too close to the spawning point. With that, the trouble is the units are gonna spawn in top of you, and you're not gonna have enough time to take them out. Don't forget, spell-wise, the game is quite generous, so make sure you're using them before the time is expired. It can make your war process much quicker, and just remove plenty of unnecessary time waste and obviously damage from you too. So again, as before, we don't want our lovely Panthers to suffer from the wrath of those Goliaths. Keep them back and just let your archer to do its thing. Again, I screwed up. I was late with the terror, so obviously I'm suffered because of that. Gonna start walking to the back. I still have 2.5 minutes, but unfortunately I lost all my troops, so the distance gonna work in my favor this time, and I still have 4 terror, which I brought with myself originally. Goliaths are getting tougher. Most of you guys probably have a much better tighter than I do, so you guys can go much further than myself. I would say that's gonna be most likely the end of my little journey in this wave. Yeah, 47k, not too bad. It could be much better. However, that's how I find it to be the most productive. Maybe I need to use a shield or two. Not sure, but working on an update. Thanks for watching, guys. Cheers.